Alright guys, hey, how you doing? It's me, it's DJ Yo once again. It's been a while since I've been on my YouTube channel. It's been approximately about, I want to say 6 months, because my last video was towards the end of January, almost February. It's July already. Wow, the time just passes by. But today I'm going to give you guys some quick tips on something which I've been asked about a lot by not only fellow DJs that I know, but just like DJs that I don't even know at all. Like, people just hit me up on my Facebook page asking me, hey, how to deal with requests. How do I deal with a request? Because a lot of people, what they do is, they go up to the DJ booth and they're like, oh, can you play this song for me? I really want to hear this song, this and that. And for a lot of DJs, that most of the time it is that song does not go with what you're mixing at all. So that's what we're going to talk about, how to deal with requests and whether or not you should play that type of request. And that's about it for the video. But yeah, so we're gonna start. First off, for me personally, I'm gonna tell you guys my personal experiences with requests, and then I'm gonna tell you guys how to professionally handle the request. Me personally with requests, like most DJs, I hate them. I hate requests because even though I don't have a preset playlist that I play, that I mix, I pretty much freestyle it. I'll just have I know what type of music I'm gonna play, whether it be EDM or pop music or Spanish music, and I'll say, okay, I'll mix this type, and then from certain hour to a certain hour, then after that I'm gonna mix another type of music. That's how I do it. And so what happens is that I'll be playing, let's say I'm playing EDM, which is electronic dance music, and somebody comes up to me, oh, you should play this song, it goes great with the vibe. And sometimes the people are right, sometimes they're not. It depends on you as a DJ to make that final decision. But the way that I believe you should professionally handle the request would probably be mostly depending on how the person approaches you. There's three type of people that approach you most of the time on when they want requests. There's the shy, timid person, which you could always spot because they're always by the DJ booth a good 5 to 10 minutes before they actually come up to ask you. Like, they'll just be standing there just like trying to be on their phone, like trying to like not look suspicious for some reason, which I always find funny because I personally, even though I hate requests, if you come and ask me nicely, I don't really care. I'll try to play maybe if I can. But for these people, they wait a good amount of time before they come and they ask you, and then they're those people usually ask you very nicely, very politely. Be like, oh, hi, do you take requests, or would it be possible for you to play this song for me? And the way that you should always handle requests should be that if you know that you could play it at that moment, or it's something that that you would play, just say, yeah, I'll put it on in a little bit, or I'm gonna try to mix it in. So like for me, it's happened to me that like I'll be playing any genre of music, and somebody like that will come up to me, and if it goes with the type of music that I have, like if I'm barely starting out in a set and they ask me like for a really like mellow like EDM song, I'd be like, okay, cool. You know what? I'm about this level of energy right now, and the song is at about this level of energy, so it's about the same. Sure, it's a good song. I'll mix it in, and I'll tell them, yeah, you know what? I'll play it. Just give me some time, and I'll play it in a little bit. And usually people don't come back after that. And but for people that say, okay, like let's say you're like in the middle of a set, and like you're all pumped up, and your energy level's like up to here, and then they come and ask you for a song which energy level's like down here, which would be more like a beginner song. You say, hey, you know what? I can't really play that right now. It doesn't really go with what I'm playing. But if I see a spot where I could mix it in, I'll do it. But I'll try. And that's the way that you should handle most requests, just by saying you should never really promise them, because if you promise them, they won't stop coming back until you actually do it. So just go and tell them, I'll try my best to play it. And that's the first type of person that will come. The second type of person that's gonna come, it's gonna be your how would I put this politely? Your I want to say obnoxious person, like the person that sees that you're in the middle of like mixing, or the person that sees that you're busy and they don't really care. They want to go up to you and they want to tell you to play a song, like if you're the one, like if they're the ones that's paying you. And this is what they'll do. They always start out this way. They'll start waving you down from the edge of the DJ booth. They'll be like, oh, over here. And then once you don't, like, if you can't pay attention to them at that moment because you're in the middle of a transition, you're gonna be in there, and then they're gonna come up closer, and then they're gonna start with their phone. You're gonna go like this, hello, with that bright screen, and then even if you tell them one moment, they're not gonna stop. So and that's when they start going like this to you, over your equipment. So those people, it's always best to just deal with them right away. Even if you're not gonna play it, just best to deal with them right away. Because the thing is that they will not leave you alone. And the thing is, as a DJ, you can't be rude to people. Well, in my personal opinion, you can't be rude to people because those people could be future clients. So the thing is, just talk to them. Like as soon as you're done with your transition, just talk to them. Okay, yeah, what song do you want to hear, whatever. And then they'll tell you, and then you'll be like, okay, you know what? I'll try to fit it in. Same response as the last person. If you can fit it in, go ahead and, please the people. It might give you a job or two in the future because, they say, hey, he played what I liked. Simple as that. But if you can't, just tell them, you know what, I'll try to do it, but I can't do it right now. But I'll try, and if I can fit it in at a later time, I will. And that's the second type of person. The third type of person is always those really drunk, tipsy people. Like, it's like they've been there since the party started and they've been drinking nonstop. So when they come up to you, they're slurring their words. They can't even hold their banners. They're just like moving back and forth while they're talking to you, like eyes half closed half the time. And those people, it's best for you to take a couple steps away from your equipment when you do this. So, for example, I'm like this when I'm DJing. I'm over here, I'm trying to mix whatever. I'm doing like this. I see the person over here. I'm going to take a couple steps this way while keeping my eyes and all that on my computer screen and trying to make sure that I don't run out of time on a track or whatever. And I'm going to try to talk to them a good 3 to 4 feet away from my equipment. Because the thing is that since they're already drunk and they're already tipsy, if you say something even in the slightest way wrong, they might get offended and then they're going to get pissed off. And then they could, damage your equipment because they're pissed off. And apart from that, even if you do please them with a request, they're already drunk. They're tipsy, so they're swaying back and forth. Eyes half closed. They're trying to grab onto whatever they can. And one of those things might be your turntable. It might be your software controller, and they could mess up your set. So that's why I always say that when it comes to people like that, always try to take a couple steps away from your equipment. But yeah, those are the 3 types of people that that usually come up to you to ask you for requests. Of course, there's more, though, but those are the 3 basic type of people that come up. And like I said earlier in the video, just try to please them if you can. But like I said, if your energy level's all the way up here, you're in the middle of a set, and like you're playing like some sort of electronic music. Oh, and by the way, the reason that I've been bringing up EDM a lot is because that's the type of music that usually gets some requests. That's what I'm trying to get specialized in for a while. So if your energy level is like up here and you're in the middle of a mix, you're in the middle of your set, you're already, the crowd's pumped up, they're all hyped, and somebody comes and asks you for a song, your energy level's up here and that song's energy level's like down here. That's like a beginner song or like an ending song, depending on what type of DJ you are. But you don't want to, just to please them, you don't want to bring your energy level all the way down back here, because then it's going to be really hard to bring it back up. So just try to fit in the songs that you can without compromising your set. That's pretty much all of the advice that I have for you when it comes to requests. Just thank you for watching. Once again, I am DJ Yeo, and feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DJYeo97. You could also like my Facebook page, my official Facebook page, at facebook.com/DJYeo97. Of course, like always, my links will be in the description below. If not, you could just click on my channel, and I have my links on there. And yeah, just thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Share for all you DJs out there. Go ahead and share it with your other DJ friends. Share the knowledge, my friends. Share the knowledge. So that's all for today. Stay tuned because I will be releasing more helpful DJ videos like this from my personal experiences and things that I think every DJ, whether you're a beginner or an advanced DJ, should know. So, later.